bro. Boy Rayraygthedon, aka got a lot of guns, aka got a lot of kicks with a special delivery. Wow. Got a delivery for you. Looks like you have some sausage, some pepperoni, and a motherfucking break yourself, boo! It's your boy Rayraygthedon, aka got a lot of guns, aka got a lot of kicks. Back again with another video, y'all. Bro, let's get straight into it. No time to waste. I know it's been a while. I done had y'all waiting, so we're gonna get straight into it, man. Let me take the belly off. You feel me? Got me some JBs. You feel me? All the north side. Dude, I ain't from Chicago. I might not know about the belly, but you know, you see the drip. You feel me? Feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Magnifico.
Shut your fat ass up. Bro. Hit. Bro. Shout out to JB Alberto. Bro. And one of my favorite pieces outside of home running. If y'all know Saturday, y'all know about JB, so I ain't gotta say too much. But what I about to say, y'all? Hey man, I know it's been a while. Sorry for having y'all waiting. We've been trying to take care of business on the personal side and also on the business side, you know, with the YouTube. But, you know, small things to a giant, you know, we persevere. We always persevere, you know, that's how I was built, so if you need...
I'll drop it in the link in the video. Comment me, at me, you guys got my Instagram and all that stuff, I'll drop that too. If you need it, you can get up with me that way. Before I get into the video, I'll just show you some of the stuff that I got so far. As you can see behind me, I got some t-shirts, some hoodies, some crew necks, that type of things.
Alright, now let's get down to business. What we here for today, we hear about gun cleaning, and in particular, we're going to be doing the Glock today. So today we're doing the cleaning of the 19X. Really, I want to say I'm going to, excuse me, I can't talk right now.
Real stupid, goofy ass, boy.
Really, I'm going to just give you the run through. I'm not going to get deep into it and deep into the cleaning and all of that. I'm going to just give you a quick run through on what you're supposed to do. I'm going to be breaking down the gun, the slide, taking out the barrel, but I won't be breaking down every part of the gun because that is something you don't have to do every time you shoot the gun, but it is something you should do on the regular, or if you see anything building up in your gun, you don't want that happening. Anything build up, dust and gunk and stuff, I'll show you in more detail when we get into it, but yeah, you don't want to deal with that. So like I said, I'm just showing you the basic cleaning today. What you need after the range. You don't have to clean your gun every time after the range, but hey, if you want to, hey, more power to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, people use different products, so when you see the products I had today, please don't hop in the comments, oh my God, you're using this, blah, blah, blah. Everybody has a preference, and that's what I'm gonna tell you using it. Some people use spray, some people use the actual liquid for their oil or their cleaners or whatnot. Everybody has their thing. Me personally, it doesn't bother me as long as it's doing what it's supposed to do. I don't care if it's a spray, it's liquid. If the product works and works efficiently, I will use it. But last but not least, let's get into the body. Set up. I always use this TV dinner thing or whatever you want to call it. I'll probably call it the wrong thing. You guys can correct me if you want. I'm not really concerned about getting corrected right now. I'm concerned about cleaning this gun properly. So let me tilt this down a little bit more. So first things first, we'll get into the things we need. Like I said, you want to get you something, maybe a table or some type of setup so you can have, and you want to stay clean. Some napkins, you want gloves. I don't have any today because like I said, I'm not really going to be getting all the way into it. I just cleaned my gun recently, but I will be showing you exactly what to do. Like I said, need something, a table or a surface that you can work on. Your Glock is probably going to come with one of these. That'll be nice. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab my snake so I can show you what that is, because you can use it as well if you don't have one of these. But give me 1 second. This is the thing that you will be running through the barrel. But if you prefer snake, like a boar snake or boar boss, as this brand is called, this makes it really easy. You know, you just run it. It's pretty much a string. Drop one in. It has a metal little ball to it. You drop one in through your barrel, and you pull it on through cleaning it or whatnot. This is actually I don't have one for my 9 mils, which I should. I don't know why I have 3 of them, but this is for 223 and 5.56. So this is actually for one of my rifles. I have one for my 7.62 as well for my AK. But yeah, all right. Then you are going to need oil or cleaning lubricant. And like I said, these are just the brands I had on hand. I actually got this one from the class I took. I took this for, excuse me, sorry guys, I don't know why I keep getting my words bunched up, but I actually purchased this from my CCL class instructor. I can't talk. What's going on, bro? But anyways, I actually purchased this from the class. It is called Echo 25 ECLP EDC Field, Everyday Carry Field. Enhanced cleaning, lubrication, and protection for firearms. So here you go. So that's like your all-in-one right there. Then I also have, because this is about to run out, and like I said, you don't want this stuff on your hands, and plus it really stinks. You don't want to be breathing it in. Be in an open place too, a place where there's open air. And then we have a 3-step system. We have a bore cleaner and polish, we have a bore rinse, and a lubricant and protection. And this is the master lubricant and protectant. Danger, harmful, or fatal if swallowed. I always read instructions. But this brand is Bushmaster Firearms. Hops is one of the, if I'm correct, I believe it's Hops is one of, like, you know, the top brands that everybody knows because they've been out for a gazillion years. So I guess I could suggest that to you as well. I've used this probably, this is newer, like I said, so I've used this like once and it works pretty fine to me. Last but not least, you're gonna need your quality gun cleaning patches. Cotton flannel finish both sides for extra absorbency. 100% cotton, y'all. And this is a 750 count, cost me not even $10, so better to get the bang for your buck. I be seeing smaller packages that cost a lot more, dead. But Pro Shop made this, it's US made. This covers 38, 40, 41, 44, 45 cal, and 9mm through 10mm. So, you know, this will satisfy most of your handgun needs. So, hey, buy smart, man. Okay, got that there. Let's back some gun. Need a gun. And like I said, I'm doing just the Glock today because I have other handguns. I have Smith & Wesson, I have Taurus, and those break down differently. I think the Taurus is probably more similar to my Glock, but the 5906, the Smith & Wesson, it is very different from a lot of guns, and I believe you guys would like that video, so I'm saving that one for last on the handguns because it'll probably take the longest as well because it's kind of annoying to get the slide off. Then I'll jump into my rifles. I'll probably jump into the Draco. I know a lot of guys ask about wanting to see the video of me putting this on, so that means because I don't exactly have it on video, I have some pictures of me working on it, which I'm mad at myself that I didn't do a video on it because that would have been dope. But so I'm probably just gonna have to take this apart and show you guys what I did and just reapply it. But this is probably more easier. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta get more knowledge on cleaning of the AR. I pretty much just run my bore snake through them, and then if it gets really dirty, I'll take it somewhere. But I need to learn that for myself, just like the handgun. So start with Glock. Anyways, back to Glock. Start off, make sure your handgun is clear. Drop mag, make sure it's clear. Clear pistol, see through and through. You see my shirt. Another couple times for good measure. All right. Now to break down the Glock handgun slide, let me put this up, guys. I'm not gonna need that right now, and it might spill every goddamn where. Now for Glock, like I said, make sure it's clear and everything. And most Glock handguns are gonna break down the same way. You wanna release the trigger method. You wanna get high up on this grip. You see, you guys, high up on that grip. Then you wanna grab here. High on the grip, grab here. Then you wanna slowly, cause you see these two, these are the release. Let me make sure I get all of these steps. This is your slide release. So when I get up in here and I pull this slide back, when this slide becomes flush with the slide release, you're gonna pull those slide release down, and then your slide is just gonna come off. So boom, boom. Pull that back very slowly. Then you're gonna pull these tabs down to release the slide. Sometimes it's easier than the other days. And there she goes. She's off. Slides right off. Boom. Beautiful. Now you got the inside workings, you got your spring. All right, guys, I'm gonna focus more on the gun now instead of me. I want you guys to see everything. So let me tilt this down if I can some more. All right, now you got your spring here. I'm gonna take this out. Spring pops right out. Be careful because it'll shoot. Take that out from right there. It comes right out really easy.
In the comments.
Boom. Take out the barrel. Boom. Slides right out. Keep all your parts together. And as you can see, I've had this gun for a while, so it's not without super extensive cleaning, because like I said, I've cleaned it. But without super extensive cleaning, I'm not gonna have the same color anymore. Of course, it makes sense, right? So as you can see, it's a little shiny or whatnot. That's because I've cleaned it out. You don't want excessive oil in there. So pretty much what you do, you take one of these patches, oil the patch up, or some people like to place their oil directly on it. I don't. I put the oil on my patch, so I place the oil on my patch, and I get up in there. Sometimes I might use this to get into places I can't get. So you might want something like a fine tool, something that won't scratch the metal, but something that you can get into these grooves. Because as you can see, there's all type of grooves in there, you know? And you don't want oil in there, of course, because you don't want it bothering the function of the gun. Like I said, in this, you just clean this with a dry patch. I typically clean it with a dry patch. I like to make sure I get something there. If you got some type of Q-tips, Q-tips are great. If you got a Q-tip, you can get all up in here because you don't want to oil this as well. You know, you just want to make sure it's clean because you don't want to mess up any function of the gun. You know, you got your trigger and all that stuff in there. So you don't want to mess that up, but you do want to make sure it's clean. And like I said earlier, you can literally break down this, and I might be doing this soon. I might have to break it down soon all the way where you take out all of these pieces. And you know, these pieces come out, you know, I'm trying to think of the exact name for the tool, but you know, like a punch. They have little circles and stuff in here, located in here, and you punch it out, you're able to extract everything else. But what I was saying is, sometimes back here, this gains a lot of dust, or up in here in the head, and you don't want that to block the firing pin. Like, it'll be very dirty, very effing dirty to do that, but you get my drift. You just don't want stuff getting clogged up in there, man, you know? So that's pretty much it. If you want some more explanation, like I said, you want it on metal surfaces that are going to have friction. So you want to make sure this is lubricated, the place where your slide will be sliding back and forth. And these other metal surfaces, like I said, you don't really want any oil in the holes because the oil will just bring in the gunk and keep the gunk in there, dust and crap and crud. Before I cleaned it, this was actually black, you feel me? Like, so the only thing I hate about 19X is over a lot of use, of course, this is gonna turn black, so she's not the same no more. But yeah, that's about it. And you just want to replace everything, put everything back in its proper place, slide that back on in there. I'm hoping you guys can see my barrel. Oh yeah, you want to clean the barrel too. So I will be running, I almost forgot, I will be running this. So I will attach this together and run that through my barrel with a little bit of cleaning, because you don't want to mess up the twist. You guys can't see here, but if I had a way better camera, which I will soon, you can see the twist. So it can make, you know, that's what makes the bullet go fly and has this great velocity or whatever. So I'll just place this back. Boom. Take my spring, place that back. It has a groove for it. Place my spring back. Boom. And putting the slide back on is pretty simple. You just want to make sure it catches the grooves where it's supposed to go. I don't know why I'm acting slow right now. Rack it back down. Make sure it's on. Make sure your tabs are back up. Make sure it sounds right. And we done.
Bro, that's another video from your boy Rayraygthedon, aka guys, got all the clicks. Bro, love, appreciate y'all, man. Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Peace.